The CTV National News with Lloyd Robertson.
Good evening. Here we are on the brink of a new year, and 1988 has already arrived in much of the world. It was greeted by cheering crowds, fireworks, and champagne corks, along with some more solemn observances. In London tonight, 100,000 people packed Trafalgar Square to welcome in the new year. But the celebrations began hours earlier on the other side of the world. Mike Lee has this report.
The Australians, who live in that far lower right-hand corner of the world map near the international date line, were the first to celebrate the new year and their own 200th birthday.
Welcome to Australia's bicentenary!
In the land of the rising sun, the Japanese celebrated the beginning of the year of the dragon. Buddhist monks rang the temple bells 108 times. Humans have 108 desires, so they say. 107 for those of us who don't desire a cold shower of holy water. In less traditional Singapore tonight, youngsters dance their way into the new year. In Thailand, the star attraction on New Year's Eve TV was a street merchant who calls himself the Kung Fu Ice Cream Man. It was a big night on Soviet TV.
We've seen victims of a mass murder there. It's been a generally bad year in public opinion polls for Prime Minister Mulroney, but things are changing. The latest Globe and Mail Environics poll shows that voters think NDP leader Ed Broadbent would still make the best Prime Minister, but the NDP's support has been dropping, while support for the Conservatives and Liberals is improving. In fact, Mulroney is now the choice for Prime Minister in Quebec. The increase in support for the Conservatives comes at the end of a year in which the government has had some major accomplishments. Alan Fryer reports.
Many observers agree this was the year the Tories finally began to show their colors, doing what Conservatives are supposed to do. On the top of that list was the free trade deal with the United States. The deal didn't come easily. In fact, in September, Canada's chief negotiator walked away from the table and declared the talks dead.
I think it's done. I think it's over. I came to the conclusion that I couldn't make a deal at the table.
But a week later, the talks were back on, and in early October, the two sides reached an agreement in principle.